These are my top 5 James Taylor albums from someone who actually knows ball. All right, coming in at number 5, and I gotta warn you guys, I'm coming in hot. But it's James Taylor and the original Flying Machine. If you consider yourself a James Taylor fan and you haven't heard of this album before, you're a fraud. This is long before Warner Brothers. This is long before Apple Records, the Beatles, and the fame, honestly. James Taylor moved to New York City in the 60s. He was hooking up with some buddies in the East Village to record this record, and they called themselves the original Flying Machine. This is incredibly unique as a part of James Taylor's discography. This is by far the most psychedelic sounding record he has, and you won't hear anything else in his discography that sounds anything like this record. This album's 24 minutes long. I think albums are way too long nowadays, and he just keeps it sweet, simple, and concise on this one. I love it. All right, coming in at number 4, it's One Man Dog. I know a lot of you will disagree with me on this one, but this just has some hits on it that are some of my personal favorite songs. Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight and One Man Parade, 2 of James Taylor's most underrated songs. And that's why this album's number 4. Coming in at number 3, we got more of a classic. This one's JT, a no-skip album with some of the best songwriting of all time on it. The Secret of Life, in my opinion, is one of the greatest songs ever written. Also, hard launch into the clean-cut, short-hair JT era. Okay, coming in at number 2, it's Sweet Baby James. Now, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me on this one. A lot of you think this album should be number 1. Sweet Baby James has the most hits on it out of any other James Taylor album. This is definitely another no-skip album at all. Fire and Rain, Sweet Baby James, Country Road. Who doesn't know the words? Who's not having a great time listening to those 3 hits? And finally, number 1, we got Mudslide Slim. Now, in terms of the quality of the track list, top to bottom, it's pretty comparable to Sweet Baby James. But the reason this one gets number 1 for me is because the way this album handles storytelling. Yes, Sweet Baby James is an incredible album, and like I just said, it's hard to put it down, but Mudslide Slim tells stories in a way that Sweet Baby James just doesn't. Highway Song, Machine Gun Kelly, You Can Close Your Eyes. I mean, these songs bring you to a new landscape that James Taylor really hadn't brought you to. These songs bring you to a storytelling landscape that I feel like James Taylor really hasn't replicated after this album for the rest of his career. Those are my top 5 in order. Let me know what you guys think. I know I had some hot takes in there. Comment down below your thoughts. And moral of the story is James Taylor's the GOAT.